Hi, so what are we up to today? Well, I've noticed in some of the experiments I've been doing that ammonia seems to disappear without a trace. And I was trying to work out why that might be, and also work out if there's something that we can all benefit from in terms of using air to make our ponds healthier. So this is a test to see if you can gas out ammonia. And we've got three different experiments here. One which has got an air stone that's got lots of air coming out, one that's got a bit, and one that hasn't got any air stone at all. And I've put in there some chlorinated tap water, so this is just straight tap water because I don't want any bacteria being involved here. I just purely want to test if the air stone can remove ammonia. And I've put in 2 milligrams of ammonia using Old Faithful, the household ammonia bottle there. So that's the test of ammonia there. It's about 2 milligrams, and there's next to no nitrite in that. So that's where it starts. What we're going to do is monitor the ammonia levels over the next few days and see if we get any different results across the three different samples. Let's see what happens. So we're on day 4 and we've seen some pretty interesting results. So if we look at the experiment that's got the air stone bubbling away, that has reduced the ammonia really considerably after only 3 days. It's completely removed it after 4. If we compare that to, say, the control over here, that has the same amount of ammonia it started off with, and then we've got our test in the middle that has gone from 2 milligrams of ammonia to about half a milligram over that same period. So it's really clear that having the air stone makes a massive difference. So my big question is, where's this ammonia gone? What's happened to it? What explains this difference? And I think there are two possible explanations. One is that the higher levels of aeration have meant that bacteria have operated more quickly and have converted it into nitrite and then into nitrate. And the other is that we've got ammonia evaporating off. Now, it makes sense to me that ammonia will evaporate off to some extent, because if you smell this, take the lid off this bottle and smell that, you can smell the ammonia that's evaporating off there. And so, although it would be to a lesser degree because the pond is less concentrated, or these samples are less concentrated, you'd still expect that to happen. But we might have had some bacterial activity as well. Although I did use straight tap water. All of these test bits were cleaned with hot water, and the air stones were brand new, so there shouldn't really be any source of new bacteria other than what's floating in the air. But I have noticed with these various experiments I've done that there is plenty of nitrosomonas bacteria floating in the air, and to a lesser degree the ones that convert nitrite into nitrate, the nitrobacters. So that might explain it as well. So let's have a look. We've done a nitrite test at the end, and the level, if you compare this to some of my other videos where I've had nitrifying bacteria introduced, that's quite a low level of nitrite for the amount of ammonia after only 4 days. So my feeling is that this is all about the ammonia being gassed off. This middle one has got a higher level of nitrite there than that one, which is interesting because that's actually converted less ammonia into it. So I'm not sure quite what explains that being a higher level, but the control has a bit of nitrite as well, and I think that is just because there are those nitrobacteria floating around in the air, so some of those will have got to work in all of these cases, but I think the big difference is that ammonia has been gassed off. So what does that mean? Well, that means I'm going to be thinking about, is there a way that I can use air stones and an aeration more in my pond, because it removes ammonia. It means it doesn't turn to nitrate eventually, and that means that it's not building up in the pond, and that must be a really good thing. So anything that involves having air pumped in using your fluidised bed filters with your K1 or K3 media, whatever it is, or having a waterfall, having a backy shower, or having an air stone in your pond or on your bottom drain, that must be good for releasing some ammonia out into the atmosphere.